Welcome back to your boys channel and welcome back to Transfers FC, and today we are going to discuss as Mesut Özil jets off to Turkey and arrives for a medical, and as well as that we will get a fitness update on the latest Arsenal team news as well. So join me today in the latest episode of Arsenal News Today. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is Baz14 and welcome back to your boys channel. Before we get into the video, make sure to go down there, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button as well if you are new, as we're on the road to, what was it? Oh yeah, 40,000 subscribers. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and let's have a discussion about Mesut Özil and his Arsenal legacy. But without any further ado, let's get into the latest Arsenal news and transfer news today. Here we go. First things first, the Mesut Özil era is over. The era of Mesut Özil at Arsenal is over. M10, M11, the O with two O's on top of it. You know, Mesut Özil, that guy there, done. He's off to Turkey and congratulations and hopefully you have a good time there. As Fenerbahce's official account put a club statement out saying, our club is bringing Mesut Özil to Istanbul to continue the transfer process. With photos of Mesut Özil with his family in front of a private jet. The guy is living Gucci, and as I said, congratulations on your move to your boyhood club in Fenerbahce. And Özil himself is done with teasing the fans. He even posted a photo in his private jet with his family once again. Beautiful scenes with a Turkey flag, the yellow and blue emoji with the plane emoji as well. He's off to Turkey. This is official. And Chris Wheatley has also confirmed that Mesut Özil was in fact at London Colney earlier today, and he said his goodbyes to his Arsenal teammates. And in terms of the Fenerbahce fans, they've put a message out to Arsenal, with them putting out a banner outside the Emirates Stadium simply saying, nothing is free in London except for the top number 10. Thank you. And that message there really does just, I don't know, it does something to me inside. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say to you, look, I am very disappointed with the way it's ended with Mesut Özil at Arsenal. Like, let's get it straight. Danny Welbeck had a better send-off from Arsenal than they are giving to Mesut Özil. Now, I'm not saying he's a shoot-in as a club legend, but in my opinion, I hold him very highly. In my era as an Arsenal fan, I didn't get to watch Henry or Bergkamp or so. Fabregas and Van Persie and Ozil and such are the only good players I have seen. And so with the players that we have given goodbyes before and bigger send-offs, to see Mesut Özil, you know, just leave the club with no real goodbyes from the club, you know, the fans obviously can't see him because of COVID. It just is very, very sad scenes. It brings tears to my eyes, and it is for me a good thing to see a player getting respect, because the Fenerbahce fans are insane. They're passionate, they love the game, they love the beautiful game, and hopefully Mesut has a nice time at Fenerbahce. But in terms of Arsenal now, I think it's quite clear we need to learn from our mistakes, and that first thing is by not giving the number 10 to Lacazette or Aubameyang. I see your Instagram post, Laka, you're not getting the number 10, and I'm not even saying give the number 10 to Emil Smith-Rowe or Gabriel Martinelli. It is way too soon. Maybe you don't give it to anyone right now, because I don't think it's anyone at the club that actually deserves that shirt. But with the way Arsenal have moved in the past, when Bergkamp left Arsenal, the number 10 shirt was given to William Gallas. So if you dare give a shirt to Lacazette or Aubameyang, or dare I even say Willian, bro, Arsenal, we are gonna have some serious issues, man. But now the question must be asked, who is going to replace Mesut Özil at the Emirates Stadium as that creative midfielder? Many men have said Buendia, some people hold hopes of Houssem Aouar, and some men are persistent, or very few, of Julian Brandt. But the real thing here is Arsenal will need a replacement. Regardless of whoever it is, we need to sign a player filling in the squad role and also filling in the position that we have lacked for a while. Yes, ESR has done bits, and yes, I want to see him play consistently, and I hold very high hopes for him, but there is too much pressure to put an entire club's burden, especially that of Arsenal Football Clubs, on a 20-year-old kid in the game. And so join me very soon on this channel as I dive deep into the situation and put out a video of my 5 potential replacements for Mesut Özil. Video will be out soon in the next few days. Stay tuned, subscribe and turn on the post notifications. But while you're down there in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on what player do you want to see sign for Arsenal to replace the departing Mesut Özil. Mesut Özil, I just don't think you understand. He will always be Arsene Wenger's man. Thank you for the memories. Hopefully you have a great time at Fenerbahce. And yeah, let's move on before I start crying, because it is emotional now. Let's move on. Right, next up, let's discuss Arsenal versus Newcastle team news. Some more positive vibes, some more positive scenes, as some Arsenal players have been past fit, because today it's been confirmed by Arsenal himself that Gabriel Martinelli will be available for the match tomorrow against Newcastle. Now that there is important information. Why is that? Because it's Gabriel Martinelli, it's Pele's godson. But all jokes aside, he for me is just such an important important part of the team. It's not just because of his technical ability, the fact that he gets goals or gets assists, it's just the energy he brings to the team on the left hand side. And then if you partner him with a certain Tesco's finest KT, then we could have a deadly combination. And in terms of other injury updates, Pablo Mari is out with a right calf. He sustained a mild strain to his calf and will continue his rehabilitation in the coming days. But in terms of man like KT, again it's the right calf, but Kieran has recovered from his tight calf and is back in training with the squad, and fingers crossed he will be available for the game against Newcastle tomorrow. Because need I say anymore, did you watch us play in the last game? We cannot play without KT. And in terms of my own personal predicted lineup, I've gone for this with Leno in goal, Bellerin holding Gabriel and Tierney, a midfield of Partey and Xhaka with Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli and Lacazette in front. The key there, of course, first things first, is Gabriel Magalhaes. We need to start a left-footed centre-back. I know that David Luiz is comfortable in the ball, but I think for me, he slows us down too much. Too many touches, too much hesitation, and also too many long balls. And by starting Gabriel and holding, you get the left foot and you get the right foot, and you get balance at the back. And in terms of the left-hand side, I think, listen, let's get it straight. Tierney and Martinelli offers energy, incisiveness, and also just that action to make things happen. I think with Aubameyang, I know his form will recover. I don't have any long-term doubts over him, but right now the Donny is not in form. And in my case, and in my opinion, I think you just leave him out of the team and just take him out of the firing line. And so with Aubameyang, you can see he's struggling. He's trying too hard. Things are not working out. Let's take him out of the firing line and let's put in Pele's godson instead. But while we are on the discussion of Arsenal versus Newcastle, lads, let me know your own thoughts in the comments below on what team would you go for and what are your own predictions as well. In terms of my predictions, I'm not going to give it, but all I want to see is I want to see Arsenal get the dub, because we need the dub to climb the table and get out of the bottom half of Arsenal. Enough is enough. And moving on to the third and final thing, and that is my message to Arsenal. I've got 3 words that I want to say to the mighty Arsenal, and that is, oh yeah, sign some players. Look, I understand Arsenal, how many times I've heard it before, we need to sell players to buy players. But who on earth are you going to sell? Because the players that are looking like leaving, like Eddie Nketiah, you've made it clear that they're going to stay. So are you really selling Socrates, or are you just getting rid of him? And in terms of Mesut Özil, forget the false image of you selling him. You terminate his contract. You to pay him to leave Arsenal. And in terms of Kolasinac and so, that's alright. But who else have Arsenal sold? Oh yeah, absolutely nobody. I do not hope that Arsenal's little run of winning games has changed their mind and they think Smith Rowe is the ultimate answer. We saw it in the game against Crystal Palace. It was very simple for them to just nullify him and Saka and say, look, Arsenal can't do anything else because our experienced players are not balling right now. They're struggling. They have confidence. And by signing an attacking midfielder, no matter who it is, it will just give the club a bit of an injection and the fans a bit of positive vibes that we most certainly need. And it isn't just the attacking midfielder. You could also argue that we need a backup left back, because we saw in that last game against Crystal Palace that without a left back, a left footer, we really did struggle. I'm not gonna cuss out man like Fofty, but I felt sorry for him because he's not a left back, he's not left footed, it didn't quite work out. So God forbid, and touch wood, but if Kieran was to get a longer term injury, then who do we play a left back? Are you really gonna move one of your best attackers in Bukayo Saka back to left back? Because Mikel and Arsenal, that is not gonna happen. So for one time, Arsenal, just be proactive a bit and not be reactive, but sign players that you clearly need in the squad. I'm not saying Arsenal are going to get top 4, but the way the season has gone, there are still so many points to earn and so many teams are so inconsistent. If we are to continue the winning run that we've been on consistently for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 games, we will most certainly climb that table. It's simple. My message to you is sign some players, and preferably if that was Buendia, I would take that very nicely as well. Thank you very much. But yeah, Arsenal, we have some difficult fixtures coming up, and tomorrow is not going to be easy against Newcastle United. So fingers crossed Arsenal can secure the dub. But with that being said, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to go down there, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button as well if you are new. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the Newcastle game tomorrow. What are your predictions and your thoughts on Mesut Ozil's legacy at Arsenal? But there you guys go, another episode of Arsenal News / Arsenal transfer news today. Transfers FC, lads. Arsenal haven't signed any players so far. We need to sign some players. So Arsenal, sign some players. I will see you soon in a bit.